A lot of people believe that if you study English alone, progress is automatically slowed down. No teacher, no classroom, no daily conversations. And because of that, people assume improvement is limited from the beginning, from the start. I don't really agree with that. Studying alone is not the real problem. The real problem is that most people remove the role of a teacher and never replace that. They never replace what the teacher actually does for them. A teacher gives you three things: direction, feedback, and pressure to actually study and use the language. So, in this video, I want to show you how to study English alone and still improve fast. Not magically, not overnight, but in a way that actually compounds over time and feels really productive. Let's break this down. The first thing you need is structure, real structure. Most people don't actually study English, they react to it. One day YouTube, the next day an application, then an article, then grammar, then nothing for a week. It feels productive, yet very chaotic, but don't understand me wrong. There is nothing wrong with focusing on different skills on different days. In fact, my previous video was about a language routine that focuses on learning the language, spending 20 minutes a day. That is not the problem. The problem is that it's very chaotic for a lot of people, right? They don't have a real routine. They don't do that constantly, and they don't have any structure to follow on an everyday basis. So again, not because variety is bad, but because your brain learns faster when the environment is predictable. Structure removes the daily decisions fatigue. In fact, one of the biggest silent killers of solo learners. If every session starts with, "What should I do today?" you're already spending energy before learning even begins. So over weeks and months, that extra effort turns into resistance. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain avoids unnecessary work. I faced that myself a lot of times. The second thing you need to understand is the difference between recognition and control. A lot of learners feel progress because they start understanding more. They can follow videos, they can read articles, they recognize words and grammar, and recognition feels good. It feels safe, but recognition is passive. Control is active. Understanding English makes you comfortable. Using English is what actually makes you better. That's why so many learners feel confident when they're alone, but freeze when the moment comes to actually start speaking or when they need to write something down. If all your practice is input, listening, watching, reading, progress will slow down sooner or later. Even when you study alone, you must force output. Speak out loud, even if you're alone. Write short texts. Explain ideas to yourself in English. It will feel pretty uncomfortable, but that discomfort is not a problem. That's the exact place where learning happens. Okay? The third thing you need is your own feedback system. When you don't have a teacher, mistakes don't magically just disappear. They repeat, they fossilize, but feedback doesn't have to be perfect to be useful. It just has to be honest. Record your voice and listen back. Rewrite the same sentence in different ways. Compare how you say something with how native speakers express the same idea. And if you use AI, don't use it to think for you. Use it as a mirror. Ask why one sentence sounds clearer. Ask what makes another one more natural. The fourth thing is to simplify your goals. Most learners, solo learners, try to learn too much at the same time. Too many rules, too many grammar, too many vocabulary. Language doesn't grow through accumulation, it grows through repetition and depth. Using a small number of structures many times is far more powerful than understanding many structures at once. Fifth thing is to stop confusing activity with progress. Finishing lessons feels good. Checking boxes feel productive, but real progress shows up differently. It shows up when you try to express an idea and realize it's easier than it was last month. When you speak with fewer pauses, when you don't translate in your head as much, ask yourself regularly, can I say more than before? Can I say it faster? Can I say it with less effort? If the answer is yes, you're improving. And the last thing is probably the most important one. Studying alone only works if you accept discomfort. If English feels comfortable all the time, you're probably not progressing. There will be days when English feels heavy, days when you feel stuck, days when progress feels invisible. That doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Fluency is built quietly through repetition, honesty, and patience. Good luck with your English study. I will see you in the next video.